I probably prayed to God at least 100 times. I don't want to do this. And then it'd be something. He'd be like, fuck it. He'd throw something my way. I remember I wanted to leave the DMV. I swear to God, I wanted to leave. And I said, God, I'm leaving. Well, you got to give me, I'm leaving. Give me a job. I'm out of here.
What's up, y'all? I'm DJ Heat. Welcome to my very first episode of We All Have Journeys. I'm so ecstatic, excited about everything. This is like me giving birth to like a new child, because this is something that I've dreamed of so much. You know, for those of y'all that know me and have followed my story for so long, how I've loved to do interviews ever since I was a kid. Because I always like getting people's stories and hearing their stories and their journey, because that all inspires me, and I hope it inspires everyone that listens. And this first guest that I have today, I first told her probably like over a year ago, like, yo, I'm going to do this podcast, and I want you to be my very first guest on the podcast. Miss Byrd.
Hey, see you later. Here we are.
Made in the DMV.
Made in the DMV.
I got it for free.
All right.
All right. So with this show being called We All Have Journeys,
Which it's like 5 different cameras. Where my look at you? Do I look?
You look at me.
I'm already like.
Look at me.
I think my eye goes slanted.
You don't want to look into my eyes, Byrd.
I don't know. That's a little gay. Right,
nah. Look,
cut that out. Cut that part out.
I'll do the editing.
Thank you. All right, cool. Already started.
So with this podcast being called We All Have Journeys, and with a guest like you, I think back to when I first met you, or first got introduced to who you are. And I remember it had to be around 2008, 2009. And you sent me an email saying, you know, hey, my name is Angela Byrd. I'm working with Young Jock.
Oh, wow. Dang, that was a minute ago.
Yeah. That was a long time ago. That was a
long
time ago. And even when I was doing my research for this interview, you know, going through all my old emails. I'm a hoarder sometimes when it comes to emails, because I feel like they are part of history with certain emails.
Thank God for Gmail.
Listen, thank goodness for Gmail and me paying for that, you know, extra space. Like, to see, like, all the people that you also worked with around that time, because, you know, you was telling me you was helping out with my brother Don Juan. He was promoting Looky. You know, I saw it, found an invite from, you know, a Kevin Ross.
Oh yeah, we did Kevin.
Corey. So I don't think a lot of people know. Like, they know you as the Byrd now. They know Made in the DMV, but like that career beginning, like, how did you know that's what you wanted to do? And just getting into like the fact that we met because you was promoting Young Jock. Like, that's kind of crazy.
I always loved music. Like, I still love music. Like, music probably saved my life. And I always knew that I had a love for my city. And before I left here to go to college, I knew that it was something about the talent here. And then I went to school based on music. I studied music. But when I went to Elizabeth City State University.
Okay, HBCU.
Yeah, HBCU.
Okay,
but when
nice.
I went there, you had to take you had to know music.
Right.
So I didn't know music, so I wasn't trying to study. It was like 1 credit a class. So I joined the media class, and I just started like hustling. I got into like the media stuff, and I started writing for, was it The Source or All Hip Hop first? So I wrote for All Hip Hop, The Source, Respect, and that's really how I got into all of that. But you know, back then it was stuff, they had like conference calls.
Yeah.
So you remember Big Banker and Jay, where they now do Big Talk, or what's the name of the show. But they used to do all these conference calls, and they used to be like, do you want to hop on the call? So you could call in and interview all these artists. That was a time, you know what I'm saying? That was a time. So I just got into stuff. And so eventually I I don't really know how I started. I came home. I don't know whether this was David Corey before. Don't know how. I think it was just through. I worked for Yo Raps. Okay. And then I did a show with Yo Raps. So I was always pitching the DMV. Like even if you look it up, I was pitching the DMV to the source. And I remember this is when everybody trending topics was first happening, and I made everybody from here was like, yeah, we need a source cover. We made that joint trend. It was the source DMV. Like I was trying to get like the cover. So I always been pitching us. And then I think, you know, within that, artists would reach out to me, and I kind of used that leverage to kind of like work them. And then when I finally got home from school, LeGreg hit me up. Muhammad hit me up. He was like, yo, we got a PR. But we need you. But our PR is better. But you're going to be all right, too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Muhammad's a wild guy. Muhammad's a wild guy.
Well, dang.
Shout out Muhammad. Shout out LeGreg.
All right, let's go back a little bit further before we get into your career, because it's been an amazing career, and I'm proud to have like witnessed it as well. Let's go to Little Byrd.
Oh man, that's incredible. I promise you, I cut the phone off, but
she did.
I am, and I'm gonna say this. I probably don't know how to cut the phone off because I did cut the phone off. So I'm so age. Sorry. I'm about to put it on mindless.
It is all good.
All right, my bad.
No, you good. I can just
go ahead.
Pick back up. Like I said, it ain't Little Byrd. Let's go back in time to Little Byrd. Yeah. Where did you grow up? You from DC? I know that, but like what part? You know how we are from DC. Yeah. Where you from?
Well, I grew up in Northeast. And I was raised in both, but the after about 11 years old, I moved to Southeast.
Okay.
So, I went to Bunker Hill, Noyes Elementary. Then I came over, went to Stuart Hobson, Capitol Hill, and then I graduated from Tech World Public Charter School. But yeah, I grew up in Northeast, but really raised in Southeast. So,
what was your childhood like? Like when you think back to like some great memories that stand out, or how were you as a student, as a daughter?
I think I had a great childhood. I lived in a 2-parent household until it was a single-parent household. I come from a black family, a proud black family.
Why you say that?
Proud black family because like my family proud. Like my aunt, she still wear dashiki. She had us dressing up. We watched Kute Kente like 20 times. That's when people say they ain't see Roots. I be like, dang, that's crazy, because I probably could have remembered it. Toby got his foot chopped off. I was traumatized at like 5. And man. Bambi did something to me too.
Bambi?
Yeah, Bambi. Oh, when Bambi lost his mom, he was like, Mama, bye. I was like, dang.
Yeah, that was heartbreaking.
That was heartbreaking. Can't say that way. But my family was black. Like it wasn't nothing. Like we grew up around the dinner table. That's why I think a lot of conversations that I have in the DMV, I be like, shit, it don't faze me. I don't take it to heart, because we could have these deep conversations. And my grandma always said, when you get up, your family. So for me and you could have a deep conversation, and me and my cousin argued about a piece of fried fish. Right. And we had to get up from the table, and we still family. So I grew up in that environment. But then when I got to like a teenage age, life started happening. So I started, trickling, going I am who I am. My mother didn't necessarily agree with my lifestyle. So it kind of pushed me toward the streets at a young age. And I still had a family, but when you in DC, it just is what it is. Growing up period in DC is once you catch the Metro bus, it's a wrap.
Yeah,
it's pretty much a wrap.
Yeah, once you know how to get around.
Yeah, so from there, it became a crazy life. But it was a lot. Like I went through my shared trouble. Yeah. From jails to group homes to just average life growing up in DC.
So what was it that clicked in you that made you say, like, I don't want to live this life no more of being in and out the system, group homes, and I just want to do better?
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I'm glad you asked that question again, because I don't even know if anything clicked out of me. Like I just think I did stuff. And my mother was like really hard. She was like, you going to college. Like I was going to finish school. My mother was an educator, a teacher. Like that wasn't, I mean, we had our difficulties, but my mother was the type that also fought for me. She didn't never want to see me in the system, but sometimes it just is what it is. She wasn't going to leave me hanging. My mother cared. Yeah. Like she cared. But I don't think I got out of that until like, shit, I've been wild for a while. I mean, I'm thank you, Lordy. You know what I'm saying? I done just ducked some shit. Yeah. I mean, I just went to college. I just, I did. I got into those programs. They were teachers that inspired me again. It was the Miss McClenny's, the Dora Taylors, the Maisha Browns. Like they was fly. They was young. They was doing their thing. Like now when I think about it, they was 25 teaching me, but they was coming in with like back then Coach bags. And, like they look like money. And I'm just like, well, how you get it? You know what I'm saying? So they was inspiring. So they was something that I was able to look at. And when they was like, hey, you should go to college, like I was all into it. Like I was into what my young teachers was telling me. Like I went to a school called Tech Road Public Charter School. It's closed down now, but it was a lot of young teachers in there. And it was a lot of teachers with a lot of good energy. So, and then I was just like, I'm just into stuff. So, man, I went to college and then I had fun in college. And then, like, I knew what I wanted to do. I dreamed about it.
What made you choose Elizabeth City? Because that's in North Carolina, right?
What made me choose
so you going from D.C. to North Carolina?
Hey, I did not want to. I cried
really?
The whole time.
Oh, my goodness.
It was like almost going to jail first time I went. I cried the whole time. No, I did cry the whole time I went. Until I got to that door. Stop crying. Oh, okay. You gotta toughen up. Okay. I cried because there wasn't no bus stops in Elizabeth City. And I was like, where am I going?
It's like a culture shock coming from.
It was a real culture shock. It wasn't nothing. And then they was like, all students get cable. I was like, I'm out of here. I'm here. I was like, I'm going. Yeah. We get free cable. That's the deal. So
the free cable.
Yeah, I got accepted to like Morris Brown. Shout out to Reverend Tony Lee. He took me on a college tour. And I went down to Morgan State. I got accepted in Elizabeth City. And Elizabeth City had cheap in-state tuition. And they had like the cheapest in-state tuition. My mother was happy with it. We had church folks that went there. And I was just like, yeah, this is going to be horrible. And then they ended up being the best 5 years of my life.
Okay. Because I think probably like at that point, that's where D.C. had it that you could go to like any college.
Yeah, you can go to any college.
Listen, I just missed it.
You can't do that anymore?
No, because, I'm old.
Yeah.
So it
oh, yeah, it was after your time.
Yeah, it was after my time.
Yeah.
I'm like,
my mom was into all that. And I went to a charter school, so, you know what I'm saying? She just... but that's one thing about being on top of your children's education. It's a lot of resources that DC give you. And so my mom, she's no longer where she was. She was on it. And so I got into, and it was because of Reverend Tony Lee. Like, okay, I got accepted into like Morris Brown. I wanted to go to Clark Atlanta. But
Me too.
Morris Brown lost their accreditation. My mom was like, hell no, you ain't going.
I had a teacher that told me, like, you ain't going to Morris Brown.
You ain't going to Morris Brown.
No offense to Morris Brown, but y'all know y'all was going through some things.
They got their stuff back.
Y'all good now. But
I'm actually happy I didn't go because it was so far away. And the decision that I made was a lot closer. And it was a ball. I had a ball.
Okay. So what was college Byrd like?
Oh, it was wild. It's even wilder. College was, when they say them your best years, you don't realize they're your best years till you leave that joint. Yeah. There's some of my best years. I met some of the greatest people in my life. I feel like DC, for me, this is why I tell people from the DMV and DC to go to college, because we've run college campuses. I don't know how it is now, but I know back then, like, you can go to any college campus and you could tell who the DMV kids are. Yeah. Like off gate. Yeah. And then we usually stick together. And on Elizabeth City, us sticking together, we ran that shit. We ran it. Like, and ain't a soul from Elizabeth City that can tell us that DC DMV didn't run that school. I don't know about now. Dang. Same thing when I went to V State. Like, we had visit, and we not to be. We could fight too. So that was that.
You're not supposed to fight in college, man.
Oh, we fought. they fought. I mean, I feel like they were testing us. Like in DC, we might beef.
Yeah.
While we're here.
Yeah.
When we're out of town, baby.
Yeah.
Can't fuck with us.
Nah, I say that about social media as well. I was like, man, we could go on each other on social media. The minute another area tries to talk about the DMV area on social, we form together. It's like we get information.
We had so many group fights in Elizabeth City, and shout out to Elizabeth City, I love them, like the natives and everything, but we used to whip them on them because I think it used to be like this ego between our boys and their boys and just the game. But nah, it was great. I encourage DC kids to go.
Okay. What did you major in when you were there?
Mass communication with a minor in graphic design.
Oh, come on, mass communications. We out here. Look at us using our degrees. We out here talking and using our degrees.
Yeah.
So, all right. After college, back in DC, now we see you as a woman of many hats, a Renaissance woman. First of all, what title would you give yourself for what you do?
Byrd
title, Byrd.
Lower
third is gonna be Byrd title, Byrd.
Brian Bailey had a line, and he said you wouldn't be Byrd if you wasn't flying somebody in. And so I like that. I don't really know. I just I don't know.
Cause you do it all.
I do a lot.
Like again, as I was going through things, and like again looking back at so many. First of all, let me say this: like, I appreciate you for all the love you've shown me.
Oh man.
As well, because like going back, like I found pictures from 2009. Like you had me on a panel, and I feel like listen,
I was on my first panel. Matter of fact,
your first panel was like me and Osinachi, and some other people,
and Spitty Will, who runs what's on the porch.
Yeah. So just all the events that I've seen you do over these, because I can't even count the number of events that I've been a part of when it comes to you, but the events that you've done, like from like the panels to educate artists, like the live shows. To me, to this day, one of my favorite live shows by a DMV artist that I've seen is when y'all had Fat Trail at U Street Music Hall.
Oh yeah, well,
and he was performing with a band.
Yeah.
Like
that was crazy.
That was nuts. Into the Made conference.
You notice how we never went back in U Street Music Hall that night. That was one night only. Last night. Never was allowed again.
Are you serious?
That's a
okay. We can save that story for like off the record.
Yeah, no. It's a good record. It's just that we sold it out, as you could see. It was packed.
Yeah, it was amazing.
I think it's the Greg and them probably had more details, but U Street was like, nah, I can't do this. And we ended up selling our own tickets. They were trying to like dig us on the door. We was trying to make money back. Like we was letting people in. It was so great. Wow.
So that brings me to something like, how much we see the wins, right?
Yeah.
When it comes to like losses, because people don't realize, like, to get as many wins in a career as us, what are some losses that stand out and that you've learned from?
Oh man, you're gonna take a lot of losses, man. You take a lot. I was thinking about all the losses coming up here. I took thinking about all the losses we took as the DMV. All the people we lost trying to chase this dream. Like, we all in here together. We all started off as like one big family, but I mean, we've been losing money, investing, fighting. You had the blog at once. I used to write at once. And we keep trying. We keep invested in this shit. What the hell is going on? Is it ever gonna make it?
Yeah.
How much money are we gonna spend? I mean, I think that I don't think it's a loss when it's a dream. You're just on this mission, on this journey, and it just, I mean, they come. I don't think people want to take the losses. I think they want to start off with the wins. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the most difficult part. And then it's like a self-motivating thing, especially in the DMV. It's like nobody there to like cheer you on every day, and it's like, I mean, we're brand new to this. This shit may not pop up till we dead and gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I go back to people like Ill Will, like shit. You know what I'm saying? He was fighting for Chucky Thompson. You know what I'm saying? All of those good people. So it's like, and then again, like I said, it's a self-motivating job here, boy. In the DMV, you got to keep yourself motivated because where's the real motivation? We don't have that scene, and we trying to build the scene, and trying to build it. A lot of us are first at doing something. I tell Wale that all the time, like, you the first to do it, so you gonna take some hits, and I'm a little bit of the first to do it, and you're the first to do it. Like, you the first female DJ, lesbian DJ that we see go the farthest. You know what I'm saying? And that's an accomplishment in itself. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I think it's those. I think like there's gonna be a lot of L's, but I mean, you're gonna get that one win. You're gonna get a couple of wins.
And that makes it worthwhile to keep going.
That makes it that makes it worthwhile. Or you just do it for so long, you're like, shit, well, I ain't gonna stop now. And then there are some people that stop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's, I mean, stop with the DMV. Like, DMV will take you out.
Have you ever, had it cross your mind like I'm done? Like I don't.
Like 500 times. like
let me just get like a normal 9 to 5 something.
I think I mean one time, like every time I try, I feel like God keep calling me back. People be thinking that it's me. It's not me. I probably prayed to God at least 100 times. I don't want to do this. And then it'd be something. He'd be like, fuck it. He'd throw something my way. I remember I wanted to leave the DMV. I swear to God, I wanted to leave. And I said, God, I'm leaving. Well, you got to give me, I'm leaving. Give me a job. I'm out of here. Malcolm X called me.
The DJ Malcolm.
The DJ. With fucking wig. I wanted to go there. I told Malcolm, I said, Byrd, I need you. Then his father called me and said, we need you, Byrd. Then that happens, and then that blows up. Then I say, I'm gone. I'm done. I'm tired. And then I said, I'm going to go. I need a job. I'm gone. I need to go, God. He says, well, hey, I'll give you Atmos. Thank you. I'm going to give you Atmos. I'm going to give you New Balance. Here we go again. I feel like when conference time come around, I tell Miss Tina Dream Center this all the time. I be to have something right before conference time. I lose it. It don't matter what it is. Be a job. It be something that doesn't take my focus. So I be feeling like this is what God want me to do. And I've accepted it. I don't know. I think now, like Atmos, I had got Atmos. They promised me 3 years. I love Foot Locker. I love Atmos. Love New Balance. There's no gripe with it, but they promised me 3 years. I didn't. And I accepted it based on 3 years. A year in, get the call. Everybody closing all the stores in North America.
I remember that.
I said, ain't no way, God. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. And that was 2 years ago. And so I just kind of think that either you can listen to God or he gonna make you. I don't think that I don't think there's anything else I'm supposed to be here for but to do what his mission is. Of course it is to live it out, but somewhere in this line the DMV is there. Whether I want it to be or not. I have prayed about another city. I have and it does not, and I think that, I mean, I just think that's just I just think that's what I'm chosen to do. You know.
Listen, when God has called you for it, he has a mission.
He has a mission
for you right now.
Right now. It just seems like when I do this, doors open. And I'm not saying when I do something else, it's like no point.
Right.
I could be Man, find no money over here. So I started doing it over here. It's like all the money in the world. Like, Jesus Christ. So I don't know. Like, when you talk about, have I ever thought about leaving the DMV? Like, plenty of times. Just join us. I ain't gonna say, like, leave it, but.
Or just, like, stop because, like.
Stop.
Yeah, like you mentioned earlier how some people, I mean, we've seen it. Like, as long, like, we going over, like, several decades of being in this industry here. And we see people that not around no more, and they've just decided, like, you know what, I'm just going to focus on this aspect of my life. Like even me, in certain points where I'm like, man, I can't deal with these.
Yeah, you can't deal with it.
I can't deal
Everybody,
with it.
I tell people, everybody, like, some people just have a dream. Their dream does not have to include the DMV. Like, you could want to be the best DJ, not the best DMV DJ. Like, you know, it's people that just want to be the best clothing designer.
Right.
Doesn't have to do anything with the DMV. So to, like, take that on, and then this scene has, I was, you know, describing somebody, I was talking, say something, well, how can you understand someone like Aunt Glizzy? And I mean, that's my guy.
Right.
So is Wale was my brother, but there's a lot of hurt and pain in this scene, a lot of tension. It's just, and people are walking around with it. A lot of bad deals happen. A lot of people that stole from people, mess people over. People's abusers are running shit. You know what I'm saying? People have been abused. People have been raped. People have contracts bad, managed wrong, and we still here. And nobody been able to tell their story. Some people have. People ignore them. Some people don't believe it. So it's just a lot that's in this scene where some people just like, man, I can't do it no more. You deal with 120 artists and they fuck you over. You didn't put all this money in it, or you do like me. I'm over 100,000. I know I'm $500,000 investing in the DMV. I got receipts for it, and I do shit for free. Then you get on and you get some nigga talking shit to you. Like, who the fuck you talking to? I ain't gonna do this no more. You know, you go put your line on, go back and you advocating, and you fighting the Broccoli City, and they like, then the whole city go over there. You like, the hell? And it took a whole loss for you, nigga. Fuck you talking about? And y'all on line rapping all the whoop your ass. So I get it. And I remember talking to Alizé one day, and hopefully, I mean, I'm in therapy now. Alizé told me years ago, he said, Byrd, you might gotta go to therapy. He said, you know, he said, believe it or not, I went to therapy and I had to talk about the DMV. I'm thinking in my head, shit, Alizé.
You gotta
DMV, you gotta talk. I ain't going to, you know what? Last week, I went in therapy and I was like, the DMV, and then let it out. But that shit is, it's that deep. I don't think people understand that's people's lives. These are people's livelihoods. We're chasing dreams. There's some of us who just jump out there and they do it for the passion. And I've learned through the years my passion and my love and the business. Like, it's just, it's a lot. So you learn over it, and I think it's just a love for the game and the culture. They just said it's God to keep me here.
Yeah, we've been through a lot. How long have you been in therapy?
Man, I've been in therapy now for like a couple of months.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of new for you.
Nah, it's new.
Oh, wow.
It's new. Wow. Before then, I was in it, and then it stopped, and then
I know it could be tough. Like, how are some of the changes? Because I'm one of those people that, like, I've been in therapy like almost 3 years now.
Okay.
And like, to start so late in my life
yeah,
for therapy. But now, like, I swear by it. I'm that person. I tell her, like, yo, yeah, you wanna try therapy.
I mean, I do therapy twice a week. You know how bad your life gotta be to do therapy twice a week?
Listen, I'm
fucked up. You fucked up. You gotta be in therapy. Then it was like, you know, you can have 5 different therapists, and I was like, damn, my life's that crazy. I need 5 different therapists. That's a lot.
Listen, whatever you need to heal and cope.
Nah, I think it's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's a way to vent. You know, I needed it. You know what I'm saying? So, I think more of us need it. I lost my my mother and my father and my grandmother. So that was kind of like back to back. And so I had never got grieving counseling. So I figured like, yeah, let's go. Yeah. And because I don't need, I could see myself being something that I'm just not. Like I'm not. Like I'm gonna say what the fuck I want, but I'm not mean.
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna say what I want, but naturally I'm not trying to be mean, and I can feel like some of it is anger. I'm angry.
Right.
So I need to go. Let's go talk about it. And then go deal with my issues. Yeah. I don't want to keep snapping off on good people. So I love people that are in my life, and I appreciate them. And you need people. You need friends. Yeah. So I think that's important.
You mentioned your mom. I know one thing that both of us shared is like dealing with a family member with Alzheimer's. Yeah. And again, by doing my research, like think about everything that you do. Yeah. I was like, man, Byrd is doing all of this for the DMV. Yeah. While taking care of her mom, and then with like I said, the losses. I'm like, I think I literally saw something where like when your father passed, but then like a month later you still promoting like.
Yeah, that was.
I was like, man, like how like. Yeah. How did you manage and not like just want to shut down? Be like, F all of this.
I think the shutdown came after they were like gone. There was a period in my life where it was like, it was just dark. It's days where I just been quiet, But as it was happening, my father was such a blur. My grandmother was old enough, and she kind of got us hip. You know what I'm saying? Like my grandma always talking about dying. She would talk about dying almost every day. I'ma die. When you called me, what if I was dead?
Well, grandma, elders like stop.
If you was dead, there's wasn't nothing I could do. But I mean, shit, she would. She'd be like, "Why you answer the phone? What if I was dead, Grandma?" So we were used to death with her. Yeah. My father always used to say, "Man, he was going to heaven. It was going to take him a while to get there, because he was always pimping it. He was always doing some wild shit." You know what I'm saying? So, but it ain't really hit me till like my mother. Like after my mother, I remember the day she died. My father too, but I just think that I didn't have any other choice. Like MadeInTheDMV was going on, and then I was taking care of my mother. I was a full-time person,
right? You
and
was her caregiver. Yeah.
I was her caregiver, and so like I had the MadeInTheDMV was also like that outlet, and so at that time, that's when I was like working the hardest. And then after my mother died, we sold the house. I was able to do a little bit more, and then I think it just kind of in the last 2-3 years, it kind of like just hit. It was just like, damn. That's when like all the stuff went. But I think doing that, it helped keep me, because as you know, as being a caregiver, that's all you do 24/7. And like it was just this balance. It was a very, very hard balance. Yeah. But it was a balance. It was something that I needed. And then it was also just the time we was hot too. It was just like we was on the so it was just it was a balance. It kept me going. So but I think like after everybody had just passed, it was just like got this moment where I was probably spending money just doing shit and it slowed down. I think after Atmos, that's when everything hit. It was like pause. And like it was a whole dark. We didn't even do the conference day. It was a whole dark year for me.
Oh wow!
It was just dark. It was just like going, and everybody it was so crazy because everybody was coming. Niggas was getting on couches talking shit about me. People was all this coming. I was just like, damn. I was gonna quit. You niggas want to bring me back. I'm coming back.
All right. But it was, you dealing with so much in your personal life.
In my personal life, is going on. All of this is going on. So I think that's when I finally stopped and it hit me. But like originally, like breaking down and having all these moments, it wasn't until later on.
Aside from therapy, do you have like that circle of friends that you could turn to and could like understand what you're dealing with, especially like in this business? Because it's one thing, because like circle of friends. Yeah. I have those friends that don't quite understand like the stress of being in the industry like this. But then my industry friends, I'm like, man, you ain't gonna believe, and they totally understand.
I mean, I think I got two of those sides. I think there's friends where, like, if I have a problem, I call and be like, man, then they be like, we don't know who you're talking about.
Right.
Who's this person? Can you show me? And then one time, like, somebody was on the internet talking bad about me, and my best friend called and said, do we need to whoop her? I was like, who? like, who? You know, but then there are, like, I have industry friends, and I call them, like, DJ Marauder, even Blue, sitting right there. Yeah, we relate. Wale, Wallow. And I call Wallow, like, yo, Wallow, Tuma, like, and they called you. Yeah. Yeah, so there are, but like that deep pocket and I did, but I felt like there was some spaces where I needed to say it in therapy and not so much to my friends. Because after a while, I mean, I think we all should be conscious. Some of your friends need bigger help than you in listening. And when you say, are you okay? Or, you know, can I check on you, checking on your strong friend? Like, there's some next step to some things. So I feel like, you know, my friends can only be therapy for so long. And they're not really therapy. Yeah. And I'm asking them to, like, you know, and then they're like, all right, you cool? We checked on you.
It's more venting when you talk.
It's more venting. But when they go away, there's still that darkness. So
gotcha.
Yeah.
When it comes to like a separation of like Angela the person, and then like Byrd, because like I deal with that a lot myself. Like I try to tell people, all right, y'all see DJ Heat. Nicole be going through, so that look, Nicole is in therapy. But to try to find a balance just in life and just with everything on our plate, like I try to cherish the moments I have, like especially now with family, with me having my mother back in my life, like, and then stuff like that. What do you do to try to separate? So you know, we see Byrd, the busy woman, but what does Angela do to get peace and just to have that balance in life that's separate from like Made in the DMV? I got it for free.
I mean, I don't know. Sleep.
Sleep. That's valuable. Sleep is valuable.
I mean, I think that's something we're working on in therapy. Like, you know, because what's so crazy is that my things that I enjoyed have turned into a career, right? Yeah. So music, art, like I can no longer just sit, you know, and I said I got to find something that I can do that doesn't necessarily mean money, you know, but I'm passionate about throwing events, passionate about giving back. So I think that's a balance, but I'm still trying to find that balance because, I mean, a lot of what you're getting is like the real Byrd, and I think there needs to be a balance. There needs to be a pullback. I need to separate that. Like, I think there's a, you know, I think there's a difference between like me, you, and the rest of some of my peers. Like, all y'all will be like, even you, Damo's famous for it. It's like, y'all have the DJ Heats, and then there's the Nicole. And I think for me, it's always just been the same person, the same thing, never separated. And it's always been like this image thing where it's like, all right, we're going to keep it professional publicly. And they're like, well, damn, Byrd, you go off you don't care. Like, I don't give a shit because fuck you talking about? This is me. And then you're like, no. I'm trying to work for the Wizards. I'm trying to work for the Wizards too. It might not happen because I remember my man, I love him to death, and he said, yeah, Byrd, you might not get a job for the mayor's office. I love the mayor. I just call him Big Murmur. You can't call him Big Murmur online. All the time. That's my dog, Big Murmur. And when she walked past, I scream like, Big Murmur, not little. But that's not necessarily the image that the mayor's office may want. You know what I'm saying? But I'm okay with that. Like, you know, I think I struggle with that because, you know, I do want, of course, everybody wants certain opportunities, but then sometimes you just chuck it up to like, I want to be myself too, so I don't want to go in the room and have to code switch or not say, and I'm learning, you know, you learn as you go, you know. Yeah. Sometimes you out there, if you're gonna be the type of person that I am and be so vocal, and you got to be okay with not being invited to the party, you know, and investing. I think I've invested so much and I've built so much that you can't deny me. Like, shit, you just can't go around me. No. Like, I don't think it's by design. It's not because I'm invited to the party. It's not because I'm everybody's favorite. I'm not. I tell people that all the time. I've never gotten a free pair of shoes. Like, I mean, shout outs to Wale. He gave me my first phone posits last year. Shout outs to him.
Oh, the cherry blossom.
But that's been about it. And I'm real cool with it. All the sneaker people.
Yeah.
I don't get invited to so it's like, you know, I realized that, and you gotta be okay with that. Like, I'm okay with being me.
Now, you mentioned that, and you know you're gonna keep being you. Like, of course, some people, they see the outside, they see you like very outspoken.
Well, I cleaned it up.
Well, you cleaned it up. You very outspoken, and you know you're not one to back down. Where do you think that comes from? What gave you that like persona to be that person that like, nah, I'm not backing down from nobody. Your mom,
my mom, she ain't give a goddamn shit. She ain't never backed down. I watched her. You know, she advocated in schools. She was a teacher for Armstrong. She advocated for adult education. She spoke up in church. She was a pastor. So I think a little bit of that comes from that. I just think it's a part of my my nature, you know. And I've learned over the years. Like, I've definitely learned to tone it down. I was telling somebody the other day, you know how like I say something online, and I might say it to you. I might be like, damn, that shit suck. You be like, God damn, bro, why you? And at first I didn't realize that it was kind of offensive to my friends. I'm like, nigga, and it's like, you probably could have said that offline. And I realized that, you know, shit, I should say some of this offline instead of online.
Yeah.
And so I take that, and then some of this stuff is like, shit, yeah, I am saying it, you know, but you know, I didn't necessarily look at it. So I think that I do. Like, I've learned a lot. So there's certain things that I won't say, some things that I won't engage with. And some shit I still do. It is whoop-de-doo.
Whoop-de-doo.
Whoop-de-doo. It is what it do.
It's part of it coming with age now, because that like you're part of 40 Club.
Yeah.
Now. So.
Yeah, part of it is definitely coming with age. And it is. A lot of it is like the image. I don't have to say anything. I think at first I was so passionate and I knew what I was doing. So when somebody said something, I would get offended because I knew that I'm really in the game. I'm being genuine. I'm fighting at the table. I'm spending money. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm nothing like this person want to take your money. I ain't taking money. Y'all doing this. And, like, it is so, but now it don't bother me. Like, it really, and now I'm just trolling. Like, a lot of times, now the trolling gets me in trouble because it's like, damn, you went too far. You shouldn't have did that. Like, and I'm laughing the whole time.
Yeah, but some people now, we're in a more sensitive times.
We are definitely in a more sensitive time. But I'm also one, if you say something to me, I'm gonna say something back to you. We not one of them brands. Don't come in the comments, because sometimes I'm controlling the page, sometimes I'm not. But when I am, it's gonna be a hoot. I was like, I think people know that I respond, and so that's why I stopped responding,
because they know they're gonna get a rise.
Yeah, they want to get a rise. So, and then I get a tickle out of not giving people a rise now too. So it's like,
just let them talk to themselves.
Yeah, I get a tickle out of that. So now it's like an extra, like,
it's a bonus.
It's an extra bonus.
A little razzle dazzle.
It's definitely a razzle dazzle.
A little razzle.
Like, I speak when I want to speak. So
What's dating like, being in this industry and career for you? Man. Like, is that? I mean, because you know, I know it's tough for me. It gotta be tough for you.
Man, you know what? I'm not even in the dating game anymore.
Oh, okay. You gotta.
No.
Okay.
I probably just got my heart broke.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, like, literally, like last week. This is fresh. I'm fresh in. I got like a text right here I want to respond to. It's nah,
they still trying to.
Nah, it's over with. I thought I was in love.
How long were y'all together?
It's like, it's a long time.
Really?
Real long time.
Is it like, you know, I'm not gonna get too personal.
It's like we were friends longer than 10 years.
Oh man, so you was one of those lesbians that was in it for the.
I was in it.
Long haul lesbian. I've never experienced that. I've never been
in it.
I've never been a long haul.
Fell asleep in it.
Not
comfortable.
Not everybody in here laughing. It's comfortable.
It's comfortable.
So far, what have you learned from that relationship?
Don't do it again.
Don't do it again. You say that now. Okay, we're gonna interview Byrd again in like a year, because it's fresh. Like, no, I get it. Like,
it's fresh.
I broke up with my ex like earlier this year. So like, I totally
it's freshness. It's like I'm still processing it. You know, I'm like this, man. You know, I'll give love another shot. Because if not, I'll go crazy.
Yeah.
But that's how you go crazy. Like if you don't be like, shit, I'm gonna give love another shot. If you keep thinking about it, you gonna go crazy. You gonna go snap and pop somebody. I swear to God. Love is like that. But I'm telling you, love will have you crying, screaming, all that shit at the same damn time. I see why people go crazy,
especially lesbian love, because we get a reputation for being like,
I'm telling
super emotional and
like
doing
fast.
the most.
And I did this one slow. I decided to like,
you hauling, you haul.
Hey, man, come on. And I still, but you know, like, I still believe in love. So I don't, you know what I'm saying. And now I don't possess anybody. So I learned that, like, you know what I'm saying. And I think this one of my ex-girlfriend's mothers, she was like, yo, you don't know shit about friendship. I was like, what the hell you mean? She was like, you don't know shit. You need to keep living. Keep on living, and you're going to learn a lot more about friendships. And so what she meant is like, just keep living. You never know what could be. If y'all real friends, y'all be friends for life. So I talk it up like that. But I'm single.
Okay.
$5 Fridays, Sycamore Oak.
Okay. Oh, man. I mean, you don't want to slide in that fast. No, you need some recovery.
I need some recovery time.
Yeah.
I got a couple of therapy sessions to go through on that one.
Listen, again, I understand. Like, the day I broke up, I text my therapist immediately. I was like, hey. Like, listen. My therapist has seen some things. All right, let's move on to something happier now.
Yeah, please.
All right, please. You just mentioned Sycamore Oak. Yeah. Now, your current endeavors, like, even again, as we see all these different, errors. Because the youngest like calling things errors now.
Oh yeah,
right? Yeah. We've seen different eras of Byrd. So now this current era involves Sycamore Oak as well as MadeInTheDMV. So what is your relationship with Sycamore Oak? Because you seem like you always there. Like every time I go there, you there.
I mean, I'm close by. Like my relationship with Southeast and Ward 8 is I love Ward 8. I love Southeast. I love Ward 7 too. But I've been working in the community of Ward 8, Congress Heights, for at least more than 12 years, maybe 10 to 12 years now, off the strength of Congress Heights Destination Center. Congress Heights Destination, Congress Heights, Monica Ray, the lovely Monica Ray. And she's just always, helped me over there. Same thing with Wendy Glenn. And so I built relationships. So the St. Elizabeth's project has always been something that I've been a part of. I did the website for them when they did phase 2. I was there when ESA opened. So Sycamore is just one of those projects, and I first started working with a program called Blackbone, which was supported by J.P. Morgan Chase. Okay. We did the logo for them, and so it's a Black women incubator business program that was ran over 3 years. They ended up having a store over in Sycamore Oak. Of course, everybody's over there, but that's definitely not my project. And I'm not one of this. There's 13 businesses over there, from the museum to Love More, to Chris Pyrite, to Kiana Southside Creative, to Glizzy's, to Boona Talk, to Dion's. And so I know everybody. And so I'm always over there, always working. I'm able to do, so thankful for Sycamore and for providing a space for me to do events. So I bought some events there. When I was at Atmos, I think the very first event I bought there was the fashion show for New Balance. So ever since then, we just kind of been locked in. And then I started working with Dion's on our marketing. Yeah. And so still working with Dion on our marketing. So through that, I've just been able to bring some of the relationships that I've had to Sycamore Oak. And it's because they provided me a space. We did the Wallow book tour there. Yeah, we bought our show Speed up there. So I'm always, everything that I do.
That was funny.
Yeah, that was crazy. Everything that I do, I always include the community. Yeah. And as of right now, it's all like every time I'm at the table, it's always Ward 7, Ward 8, or DC or the community. So I don't do anything with a brand. And now brands reach out to me based on community, based on wanting to be in the community. Like I get calls like Byrd, like if you come in, like, all right, you got to give back. Like everybody, and I push it. So that's the relationship that you see. You just see me pushing things to Ward 8, and Sycamore just happens to be that spot now. Just same thing like when the show came here, we went down to the Go-Go Museum. You know, shout outs to Ron. But yeah,
relationships has definitely been a big part of your career and who you are, because I've always been amazed. Like, I remember one of the early panels, like you had like Justice League, like you had like peak Justice League,
like
had
peak Justice League,
like on the panel, or you know, you get the great relationships you have with Wallow and like Tuma Besa and so many other people that you brought out that has just like blown my mind. Like before COVID hit, I knew Teddy Riley was going to be at the Made Cup. Man, I was like, wait a minute, like how like what's your secret to, you know, getting these relationships and maintaining them?
I'm actually a good person. Like, I curse people out. I'm not gonna lie. I do. You're gonna ask Blue. I've cursed them out, but I'm actually a good person. And I think that I'm genuine. Like, my friendships aren't based on anything. Like, I'm really Wale's friend. Like, Wale could call me today and say, I'm not ever going to be a rapper again, and I'm still going to be his friend. I remember somebody was doing a conference, and they said, Byrd, I lost my job. I said, I want you even more. I'm not your friend based on who you are. I'm your friend based on character. And so these people is genuine. It's just, and then I some people I've known and I believe I would have never known they was gonna blow up. Like I would have never known you was gonna be the Wizards DJ.
I mean, I didn't know either.
You know what I'm saying? Like I would have never known. Like Rob Markman is one of those people.
Yes,
I say,
definitely Rob.
I would have never known he was gonna blow up to be that. But I've always been interested in people. I've always asked. Believe it or not, like people always say gatekeeping and all of these secrets. But especially when it comes to something like the conference, I think that's the best thing to give an example of is that people want to teach. Some people don't even like me. They just like, nah, bro, I need to teach. Well, they do like me to some degree, but they want to give back. And a lot of what I'm doing is educating people. You know what I'm saying? So I'm asking them to share their stories. And there's so many people that don't get to share their stories, especially behind the scene people. Behind the scene people don't get to talk. Like now in the last couple of years, you see executives being interviewed and people you getting in but it's all about the stars. And now they still want you to have like all these numbers, and some of the most best stories are people that you don't know as you're doing this podcast. So I think that, you know, I've been able to I'm very thankful for all the relationships, but I think that they're genuine. Like when you look at me and Wallow, like that's really a genuine relationship. You know what I'm saying? But the real relationship is me and Tuma. Like Tuma is one of the best people I've had in my life.
That's amazing.
Like he's truly to be protected. Like Tuma is different. Like that man's different. Like Tuma don't got no chill. Like I remember I called Tuma up one day. I seen a job at 300, and I was like, Tuma, they hiring at 300. He was like, hold on, and I was like, all right, bet. And he was like, yeah, I just called them. They don't know what job you talking about. I was like, oh shit. Wow. Like, you got to be careful with Tuma. You can't tell him something because he really like, but.
He going to pick up the phone.
Man, what? He did that to me in Timberland. He was like, yo, Byrd, come here. I need to introduce you to somebody. This is Timberland. What are you doing here, buddy? You know, he's one of those people, you know, you got to be ready. Stay ready. You never have to get ready. So I just think like those, like a lot of the relationships, and I care about people. So I'm not just going to hit them when I need something. Like, I mean, I think in the last couple of years I've been kind of in and out, but I try to show it for people.
Nah, and it's a good representation because in this area, I like you said before, we still young in this industry. Yeah, I try to tell people that as well. Like, man, New York, everybody, they've been doing that since like the 70s, 80s and stuff. Yeah. We still in our, you know, we probably like toddler stage by now with us. But you're like living proof that, hey, like in this area, especially since we get the whole, oh, you gotta leave to meet these people, you gotta leave. Like the fact that you brought these people here and you have these relationships with these people,
and they're all from here. I think that's what Made in the DMV is. It's like when you really look at it, there's somebody in every office that's from the DMV.
That is so true.
Whether they're saying it or not. I mean, again, everybody's goal isn't like I'm DMV, right, but I mean. And so I wanted to show people, kids, people like when I was young, that he is from here. So you can make it just like she did. Like, and what is her story? You know what I'm saying? Like, and so that's what the Made Conference is too, because these are people that live here and they're from here or they're working. Like Tuma lives here. Where he lives at, he just lives here. You gotta know that. Elliot Wilson was living here for a while. The guy from Rap Radar was living here.
Yeah, I remember.
We got somebody at Spotify, Brianna Younger, been at Spotify for a couple of years. Same thing with Lady Gems, Apple Music. I can just go down the row of people. Yeah. Like
I used to work with her.
Yeah, we got some of the best designers. Hanifa's from here. You know, Vanity Pink is living around here. Like, you know what I'm saying? So when you put it all together, like, you know, we know a lot of happy. I've been asking them come out. Like, you know what I'm saying? And so we plugged up. You just don't know it.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, we plugged up. And so the kids need to know that. Yeah.
You plugged up.
Yeah.
You like shirt.
I need that on the shirt. Yeah, we plugged up.
You better draw that joint tonight.
So it's made. Like, your story, our culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is our culture, but there are a lot of people from this city who have made it. See, it used to be a point where we was looking up to the drug dealers, and yeah, the drug dealers, that was DC, but we don't have to do that no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is dead, and I ain't knocking no hustle because that's where we come from. But that's the era that I grew up in. But now, you know what I'm saying? and same thing, like some of my friends, like, we became those drug dealers, but now, shit, now we got business owners. Now Heat is the DJ, the official DJ for the Mystics and the Wizards. How lit is that? Do I want to look up to you or do I want to look up to Pookie? Pookie. You know, like, no, I want to look at DJ Heat. Like, we have business and we have million, like, Angel is and I don't know her money status, but I'm going to say it. She's a millionaire. She opened up Spice Suite in a container. Lil Greg is they're making off clothes.
Yeah, so many great people.
Like Lil Greg is why Dre the Mid. Come on, man. Like I'm naming like
let's
I'm not
go
even
on and on.
I'm not even naming like the big
no,
but the list can go on, so we don't have to look up to a Rayful Edmond or you know, Wayne Perry's or them like that, and no disrespect to them and all.
Right.
They took those losses for us to do better. I don't even think that everybody that was in that game want to see the new generation do that. You know what I'm saying? They want to see us be better than them. So that's what, you know, that's where I come from.
You've been an amazing first guest.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Last question. What would you want to share with anybody that is discouraged by the journey that they're currently on and don't feel like they have the strength to keep going?
Well, my aunt told me when my mother died. She's crazy. My aunt is. We gotta have a talk with her. She might need therapy.
Aunties like, be aunties.
My aunt. She told me some real shit. She said, either you gonna swim or you gonna sink. And we all know you ain't gonna sink. And that was real. Like this shit is gonna happen. Like, there's ups and downs. You're gonna take some big hits. But if you really want it, like the cliche to it is, like, you gotta keep going, man. You gotta, like, you gonna have them bad days, and you can take that in. But if you don't have those bad days, you'll never appreciate the good days. You'll never appreciate it. Like, and even when you're up, you know, like, I've had a lot of money and had bad days.
Right.
You have a lot of money and lose it all.
Right.
So, like, are you really in this? You know what I'm saying? Like, motivate yourself. Go get some air. Go get some air. No, go get some air. Like, get out of darkness. Wake up. Go write. Go get a therapy. Like, yeah. Go get a job. Like, a lot of us need to realize that there's a balance to it, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's okay to get a job and be a creator.
Yeah, it's nothing wrong with it.
It's nothing wrong, but there's a lot of us in the DMV that's just out there just trying to, and that shit is depressing your ass. You broke. You ain't got nowhere to sleep. We have half of the creators here are homeless. Like, it is okay to go. Nobody's gonna see you different. If I walk in McDonald's and you in there, I'm not gonna laugh at you. I'm probably gonna dap you up and give you a job myself. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, so it's okay. Like, you know, my words of it, like, life is hard. You're absolutely right. Shit is fucked up. You feel away. Now, let's move on. Let's get to it, because you are not here to fail. You are not here to be dark. That is not your purpose. And whatever's surrounding you, you got to get out of it. You got to snap out of it. You got to go get some air. You got to breathe. You got to get out and go into the sunshine. Don't push yourself to it, because I know what it's like to be there. I know what it's like to, like, quit. And then, yeah, like, sometimes take a break. But when you follow in your dream, like, that shit ain't gonna go nowhere. Just keep doing it. So that's my advice.
All right. Byrd.
Hey, Heat.
I love you.
Thank you. I love you too, man.
I thank you.
Thank you.
This has been great.
Thank you.
This has been We All Have Journeys with DJ Heat, Byrd, all
you.
y'all. Thank you, whole crew.
Thank you.
We out.
All right, we out. Shout out to Heat, first guest.